time to have fun. Wake up. I know you're getting kind of old. How old are you right now?
Okay, let's change the subject.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you show them what you can do with a country song?
Yeah! Y'all sing along out there! Like this. Yippee-yi-yay! Yippee-yi-yo!
They're not recording yet. So.
Apparently.
Well, we're practicing our act.
That was like the whole thing right there, right? All the
Can't do
energy
that
just
again.
gone.
He can only do it once a night.
Ghost riders in the sky. Oh, cowboymen riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, and all at once somebody heard a red-eyed cowboy's honk, a-plowing through the ragged skies and up the cloudy draw. Their horns were black and shiny, and their hooves were made of steel. Their brands were still on fire, and their hot breath he could feel. And the bolt appeared through him as they thundered through the sky. He saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes a blur, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught 'em yet. And they're bound to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear them cry, everybody! Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. As the riders rode on by him, he heard one call his name. Hey, Joe! Oh, wanna save your soul from hell riding on our range? Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Everybody! Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the
Something going on over
I got an idea.
Oh, there's
Gordon Lightfoot is coming to Salem,
Gordon
Oregon.
Hey, you know, Gordon Lightfoot is one of Paul's fantastic favorites.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa down to the big lake they call Gitchee-Hoo. The lake that is said never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. The good ship and crew were a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As big freighters go, she was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Later that night when its ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound as a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas a witch of November calm stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. Later that night, when its ship's bell rang, they could tell it was the north wind they'd been feeling. When supper time came, the old cook came out on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m. the main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know you." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew were in peril. And later that night, when its lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Hey Joe, can you make sounds like a big storm? Usually there's when I do this in the recording studio, there's big storm sounds, and there's no big storm sounds, and I don't feel quite comfortable the way it is right now. I'll help you.
I got your back.
Here we go. That wasn't very good.
That was a seagull. Did you hear that seagull?
Yeah, the seagull was the best part. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say that it made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they may have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains are the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Here's another Gordon Lightfoot song.
Actually, Gordon Lightfoot is, or was, and probably still is, one of Paul's favorite artists, so that's why we picked some Gordon Lightfoot for today.
Through the woodland, through the valley, comes a horseman, wild and free, tilting at the windmills passing. Who could the brave young horseman be? He is wild, but he is mellow. He is strong, but he is weak. He is cruel, but he is gentle. He is wise, but he is meek. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a battered book into his hand. Standing like a prophet bold, he shouts and croaks to the ocean, to the shore, till he can shout no more. I have come o'er moor and mountain like the hawk upon the wing. I was once a shining knight, was the guardian of a king. I have searched the whole world over, looking for a place to sleep. I've seen the strong survive, I've seen the lean grow weak. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a rusty sword into his hand. Striking up a knightly pose, he shouts into the ocean, to the shore, till he can shout no more. See the jailer with his key who locks away all trace of sin. See the judge upon the bench who tries the case as best he can. See the wise and wicked ones who feed upon life's sacred fires. See the soldier with his gun who must be dead to be admired. See the man who tips a needle, see the man who buys and sells, see the man who puts the collar on the ones who dare not tell. See the drunkard in the tavern, stemming gold to make ends meet. See the youth in ghetto black, condemned to life upon the street. Reaching for his saddlebag, he takes a rusty sword into his hand. Then striking up that knightly pose, he shouts into the ocean, to the shore. Then in a blaze of tangled hooves, he gallops off across a dusty plain. Convene the search again, for no one would hear. Through the woodland, through the valley, comes a horseman, wild and free, tilting at the windmills passing. Who could the brave young horseman be? He is wild, but he is mellow. He is strong, but he is weak. He is cruel, but he is gentle. He is wise, but he is meek.
Well, here's the song, Paul Strout, that's who we're talking about today. He did a poster for a Salem downtown celebration, I think it was, and he gave me a poster, a very cool poster. He's a great artist, and he signed it for me, and he signed it Joe I Love Life Stoddard. And the reason he did that was because I wrote a song called I Love Life. He had my CD, and I guess that song caught his ear or something. So see if I remember how it goes. I love life like a mother loves a baby. Unconditional, even though sometimes it can drive me crazy. In a pinch. I have fun with danger. Half of me is running scared while the rest is standing fighting. I love life like the birds and the bees and the stripe, like the moon and the stars and the sun, like the feeling we've all just begun. I love life. Yes, I love life like an optimist tomorrow, praying for the day we say we all look forward to. No sorrow, sometimes tough. Wonder, can you make it through it all? You know it's never ever more than what you make it. I love life like the birds and the bees and the stripe, like the moon and the stars and the sun, like the feeling we've all just begun. I love life. I love life. Oh, I love life. I love life. I love life. I did it. I did it. I love life. Here's another one of my songs. I wrote this one for my daughter. When she was young, she was my baby. Then she went out to play. Everything is different now. Everything has changed. Yeah, she's living on her own now, up a mile high. She's got those Rocky Mountains knocking at her door. And Daddy asks her, please come home, but he knows it ain't a home no more. Oh, but man, you ought to see her smile. Yeah, you ought to see her smile. And I never want to see that smile fade away. I can still see her cruising down the highway with a rag top down. She got a long blonde hair flowing in the wind. And you know that there are boys to the left of her, boys to the right, but she don't care. Oh, and man, you ought to see her smile. Yeah, you ought to see her smile. And I never want to see that smile fade away. Yep. She was young, she was my baby. You ought to see her smile. Yeah, you ought to see that girl smile. And I never want to see that smile fade away. No, I never want to see that smile fade away. No, I never want to see that smile fade away. For her.
This is a song that I did at my dad's funeral. It's an old Irish, English, Scottish folk song. The water is wide, I cannot cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, there is a ship, it sails the sea. It's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not as deep as the love I'm in. For I know that I must sink or swim. The water is wide, I cannot cross over, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I.
For Paul. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that won't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. All one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
Lullabies look in my eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. And I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past. But I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. Oh, one look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were.
Well, Joe, you know, I just want to say thank you for the tribute to Paul.
Yep, you are quite welcome. Paul's a great guy.
And, you know, he's looking down and saying, hey, thanks, Joe.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, and saying, you're one of my best friends, and you always will be.
It's a pleasure. Glad to be here. Thanks to my buddy Tom for coming down and playing some Gordon
Yeah,
Lightfoot.
thank you, Tom.
Gordon Lightfoot was one of
And
Paul's
so,
favorites.
Paul's known Joe for a number of years.
Old golfing
and-
buddies.
Yeah, old golfing buddies, and And I don't know if you ever did any camping with Paul.
A little bit, yeah.
Where'd you guys go to? Olali Lake?
Yeah. We called it partying, but I guess there was camping somewhere.
Oh, you were partying.
Well, as long as it's okay with you.
Oh, yeah, it's okay with me.
It was great then, yeah. We
Okay.
partied, man.
But you didn't invite the wives then?
No, they weren't there that time.
Oh,
no.
okay. As long as they weren't there.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't see this.
Oh, she's going to now.
Oh, great. Just cut that part out.
We can't let, no, oh no, I want her to see it.
You're as evil as your brother.
That's right. I'm as evil as he was.
Even eviler.
That's right. Just call me to look like Paul. So it's like, you know, Joe, I've been following your tradition of you singing. I saw you at the state fair a couple times, and I really enjoyed that, sitting and enjoying watching you sing.
Thank you.
And so are you doing the state fair this year?
State fair, no. Nope, doing a bunch of other fairs.
Okay.
But not that one.
Okay. So you haven't done the state fair for years or what?
See, I did it, I think 2 or 3 years ago I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
A couple of years in a row, I think.
So
They
how
all,
did
they
you,
all run together after a while.
Oh, okay. How did you and Paul meet?
I met through some friends of ours. I lived over in West Salem in the 80s, early
Okay.
80s, mid 80s.
Okay.
And some golfing buddy of his lived down the road from me, and he invited me to go play golf. And
Okay.
Paul was there, and we fell in love. In
Wow.
the most manly way you can imagine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Stay out of this, Cole.
That's not what he told you? What did he tell you?
Well, we've been on the road a lot more than Tom and I was. I mean, than Paul and I were. So
Yeah.
Tom and I know each other very well.
So are you two ever going to do the half penny together?
We might. Yeah.
No.
It's a possibility.
I would enjoy watching the half penny again.
Me
you
and
were
Tom,
great.
yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. We'd do that. We did it. Did we do that one once? The half penny? Oh yeah.
So you two ought to do the half penny together.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You
yeah.
know, come out and we could do actually a show at the half penny.
Yeah, you could film it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Together, we don't have anything going on this summer so far.
Well, we don't.
This summer, I know Tom's doing a lot of stuff at Detroit Lake, and
Okay.
And I'm doing stuff. I'm doing some fairs and festivals.
Okay. Where
here in,
at?
mostly Washington. See, I'll be at Lynn County Fair here in,
Okay.
in this area,
Okay.
just down in Albany, and Lane County in Eugene.
Okay.
Then I go up in
Okay.
Washington quite a bit.
All right. Go up
Pendleton
and-
Roundup,
Oh, okay. The Pendleton Roundup.
Oregon Garden. So as far as club work goes, I do a lot of stuff at the Oregon Garden. I'll be there this weekend. In fact, I'll be there every weekend the rest of the month.
Okay.
Then I'm gone for a few months doing
Okay.
road stuff.
So is your wife going with you, or?
Yeah, she's going to go to a couple of them. She's learned to pick the really good jobs, the nice resorts. And
Really?
yeah, she's kind of tired of the old dusty fairs, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, so she doesn't do that much anymore.
Now, your wife's name is Nancy.
Yeah,
I
so that's my
because
girlfriend, my wife. Oh yeah, Nancy's my wife. That's
yeah,
right. That's
Nancy
right.
is your wife,
That's right.
not
Yeah.
your girlfriend.
No.
No, I've seen pictures of you and her on Facebook together,
Yeah.
and you two make a great couple.
Well, thank you.
You know.
Yeah.
And did Paul ever get to know Nancy?
Yeah. We've been over to Paul's house for dinner and sat on his deck there and saw the view.
Oh, from the
awesome
from
house.
the house out in what is it?
Is he in? I think that was in Jefferson.
Yeah,
Was it Jefferson? Yeah.
yeah. So you got to go out and see the view of the valley and everything.
Yeah, his shop and he was just a great artist. That poster he did for, was it West Salem?
For the art
waterfront.
fair.
Oh, art fair. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, art fair. Yeah.
Yeah, he told me that about the one he did for you. That don't say anything to Joe, but I want to surprise him with a picture.
Oh yeah, he did
Yeah.
too. Yeah, and he signed it. I think I said earlier, he signed it. Joe, I Love Life, Stoddard, because
Yeah.
of that song on the CD. Yeah.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah, he's a great artist. Really, he did
Oh,
all
yeah.
kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I miss the times of me and Paul did the doorbells and everything together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's watching down. He's watching down right now.
Paul is, yes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm talking about they say I have a doppelganger. Someone looks just exactly like me.
Well, you know, I'm getting told that I look like Paul
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe without the beard.
without the beard and everything. It's like people walk up to me. It's like, you're him. You're him.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm Dave.
Yeah.
Paul's gone, and so
So
There's-
they must be on drugs or something. Cause,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But that's like he was a great artist, and I just want to say I enjoyed his work.
and
Yeah.
me as well. And I enjoyed his friendship.
Yeah.
I love the guy. He was a very cool guy.
Well, you know, I will. You know, like Paul was. I want to be friends with you too.
It's a pleasure, brother.
So-
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Having us.
Well, thank you both for being here.
Tom, you're out there. I see you.
Thank you. And so you come back again.
All right, we'll do it.
You know, when you have some new music and when you're ready,
Oh,
come
that'll
back
never happen.
because Joe, you know what? Now I feel like you're a brother to me because of Paul.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I really do.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
So thank you so much.
Yes, sir. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, Joe, again. Thanks, Joe.
Pleasure, man.
Yeah, you do.
All right, here's one for the cowboys and the cowgirls out there. Everybody sing along, you know the words. Yippee-yi-yay, You're not singing.
That's not my part.
Ghost riders in the sky. Yeah! No cowboy riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, and all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, a-plowing through the ragged skies and up the cloudy draw. Their horns were black and shiny, and the hoofs were made of steel. Their brands were set on fire, and their hot breath he could feel. And a bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky. He saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cries. Here we go! Yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky. Oh, yippee-yi-yay, yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky.
Reader's Digest condensed version.
Yeah.